Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Phone Arena, and you're watching the review of the Micromax A116 Canvas HD. The A116 Canvas HD is the most wanted smartphone in the Indian market right now. On paper, this is very much a high end phone with a rock bottom price. With great specs to back it up, we are going to see if this is really the best phone Micromax has produced for the Indian market. Being a 5-inch device, it falls into the phablet category, and hence, you guessed it right, it's huge. The design is slightly reminiscent of the Galaxy S3 with the rounded corners, the chrome around the device, and the curved sides. Made of plastic, you can't expect much from the build quality, but it has been slightly improved with the retail version with a matte battery cover. It improves the quality as well as the grip of the device, but we found that the matte version gets dirty easily and is really slippery too. So taking a look at the dimensions, it comes in at 10.7 millimeters of thickness and weighs 156 grams. It's alright on the hands, nothing special about it. The front of the phone, as always, is dominated by the 5-inch display, with the earpiece and the notification LED hidden in a grill on the top, accompanied by the 2-megapixel front-facing camera and a pair of sensors, namely the proximity and the ambient light sensors. Below the display are the 3 capacitive Android buttons that include shortcuts for options, home and back. On the right is the power lock switch, and on the left you have the volume rocker, again reminding us of Samsung's layout. Over at the top is the 3.5mm headphones jack accompanied by the micro USB port, and on the bottom you have just the primary microphone. On the back is the 8-megapixel camera with single LED flash. With it lies the secondary microphone to enable stereo recording while recording video. Below you can see the Micromax logo and the speaker grill. Coming back to the display, the 5-inch 1280 by 720 IPS LCD unit is really nice. Touting 294 ppi of pixel density, the text looks great with adequate viewing angles and good color accuracy. But our only complaints were lack of contrasty blacks and the missing of Gorilla Glass. But they are compromises for the price. We also noted that the screen was a fingerprint magnet. Powering the internals is a MediaTek MT6589 Cortex A7 quad-core chip with the processor running at 1.2 GHz. The graphics are powered by the PowerVR SGX 544MP2 chip, and giving company is 1 GB of RAM, which is adequate for most Android phones including the Canvas HD. The overall performance in our benchmarks as well as in real-time usage were pretty good, except for the occasional lag in the UI and sometimes in games. The inbuilt memory is just 4 GB with only 1.77 GB available for the user. In the end, we found it inadequate because of the inability to move or install big games on the microSD card. Yes, the Canvas HD has support for up to 64 GB of microSD storage. The 8-megapixel camera on the Canvas HD can take decent photos, but we have seen better, to be honest. The 1080p video mode is not enabled by default, and you have to enable the fine mode to get it. Regarding the quality, the performance is decent with good stereo recording. Being a 3G dual SIM device, it supports 2 mini SIMs, and respective apps like the dialer have been modified to accommodate quick actions from either of the SIMs. And finally, the software. The Canvas HD runs Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean with very small changes to the core apps while remaining stock otherwise. You get all the goodness of the expandable notifications, Google Now and Project Butter, and this is all by default. But core apps like the dialer, the camera and the video player have been modified for the better or the worse. Equipped with a 2000 mAh battery, we found the battery to be quite adequate for a day's worth of usage. However, we still feel the battery should have been beefier. Concluding, the Canvas HD is a great device retailing at a stunning price point, but only if the build quality and the camera are to be compromised. Not to mention the poor after-sales support that the users have to put up with. Listed here are the pros and cons of the device in our opinion. So that's it for the review. Do hit the like button if you like this video and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.